I used to be so strong. Do you remember?
Alright, so this title is The Truth Will Set You Free. Forge gang! I am still a hard man. Let's go. What?
Are you making a video?
Yes. Oh, you can go ahead and talk. It don't matter.
It's hard to get you to do anything with that.
Not really. That's not
Okay, tomorrow.
true at all. I brought that table in and set it up. Hey, 3-4, how are you doing, buddy? 3-4 says, hello, sir. Yeah, I was just watching the Shaxel and Surfer interview. What did you say about tomorrow?
I want to get your bedroom done.
Okay, I am just about to drive, so won't be in chat much. Yeah. Before all the doxing, I used to drive a lot during streaming. I used to stream and drive a lot too. But that had to stop because of the doxing and stuff. Yeah, I think that Shaggy takes a lot of things real personal. Mormon Shaggy is way too much into the drama stuff, sector shit. I think that Surfer had a good point about Shaggy getting way too much into the wins and the losses of the so-called sector, when it's really just the internet and it's just the internet and it's just a bunch of spurgs and fat dudes just spurging out. Did you want to talk some more? Or not? Okay. Well, the main thing that I just wanted to say is that I have a pet peep with Rick Perry, and I caught Rick Perry saying that he's a hard man for kids. I know. So, I'm just kind of a bit concerned about the whole Rick Perry stuff. I just want to give him the benefit of the doubt and not ban him just yet. I'm going to be straight up. I knew that Rick Perry would do this. I knew that Rick Perry would say something like that, real sus like that, and just devolve into Soberman tier shit. Now, I don't know if that was Rick Perry's channel, or if that was like something that perhaps Euros or someone else set up. I don't know. I think it actually was Rick Perry. And let me tell you something. I really enjoy talking to Rick Perry. I think he's very intelligible, and I can talk to him on a very high intellectual level in regards to religion, but it's not so much about him being Catholic or being gay. It was never about that. But if he's going to make jokes like that, then that's always going to be questionable. It's very sus. So I want to give Rick Perry the benefit of the doubt. And that's the title of the stream. The truth will always set you free. The truth sets you free. So, I mean, come on, dude. Rick Perry said that he is a hard man for kids in Mormon Shaggy's chat. The title is Surfer's Interview. It is on the Saint Shagster's channel. And I have a screenshot, too. And it says right there that he is a hard man for kids. And something's got to give, something's got to, take. For something to be taken, someone else has got to give it. I want to give Rick Perry the benefit of the doubt about that, but the truth will always set you free. I'm not going to say anything about Rick Perry just yet, but, if he's watching, Rick Perry, I did see you say that. And, oh, man. All right, so 3-4 is driving right now. Just be careful, bro, and don't crash your vehicle. Just keep your attention on the road. Let's see here. Rick 3-4 says Ford's driving. Interdimensional Lizard said not surprised. Oh, about the Rick Perry stuff? Yeah. Rexier or Ricer, I think that's RZA. WTF you yapping about? Well, we might have a Chomo in our midst. If true with what's going on, again, I have yet another British Chomo in my chat that I'm dealing with. Yet again, another British Chomo. That's about 4 British Chomos so far that I have encountered over the years. Roshan says, bro, I love my friend's mom. What should I do? I don't know, dude. That's kind of weird. Why don't you date someone your own age? Alright, 3-4 the second says, is Rick the new Soberman? Yeah, I guess so. It's looking like it. It's looking like we have another gay British Chomo. Or another British Brit-bong homosexual Brit-bong lookalike that makes pedophile jokes and thinks it's edgy. So, not a literal Chomo, but just an edge lord that thinks that pedophile jokes are funny and edgy. So that's basically that 3-4. Ghost of Niccolo says, what up, Forge? Hey, what's up, Ghost of Niccolo? I finally did see the post that Ethan Ralph had. I just didn't see it during the last stream, but I did see him say about what he saw about Shaggy being a disgrace. That was pretty funny. Also, Gahul is alive. I don't know why people like to do this kind of fake gay drama shit. Gahul is not dead. Gahul is alive. Shaggy is being a fucking edgelord, like he always is. He's just being a shitlord. Thank you. Yeah, Gahul is not dead. He's still a ogre, but he's not dead. Ogre Man is not dead. Ghost of Niccolo. Okay, I already read that. More 3 Funk 1 videos 3s 30 says, why is it so dark? Oh, I didn't even notice, bro. Yeah, I guess I could. Well, I already have 2 lamps on. But yeah, Rick Perry is like Soberman, or he's turning into like a new Soberman, and is making edgy jokes about pedophilia. Just like Inescapable Reality, just like Pharisee has done. Well, I don't think that Thomas Christensen has made edgy jokes like that, but Inescapable Reality has, and it's no accident that you don't see Inescapable Reality around here anymore. Like, I don't care how intellectual you are or how good you are with the Bible, because, I mean, think about this. Jesus Christ said that his message was for children. Jesus Christ said that that the children come to him. The orphans and the widows come to him, and he will take care of them and give them refuge. So, it's not so much about the edgy joke itself, but when you try to claim that you are a traditional Christian, or you claim a traditional religious position, and then you start making edgy jokes about harming kids or wanting to cause harm to children, whether it's kidnapping them in Fortnite, saying that you're hard for a child, that is fucking pedophile shit. So, like the title of the stream says, the truth will set you free. And if Rick Perry was a VTuber, tonight would be his graduation. Tonight would be the graduation of the VTuber known as Rick Perry. And Rick Perry and Mormon Shaggy are edgelords. I don't think they're chomos. I think they're edgelords that make very disgusting jokes. Jokes with very poor taste, or the quality of a poor taste. So, you know, it's been said that I'm a bully or whatever, but you know what? What about harming children? What about preventing the harm of children? How about that being based? It's based to bully chomos. It is based to bully fucking pedos. Ghost of Niccolo says, based Ethan Ralph calling Shaggy a disgrace. Yeah, well, he kind of had to. It was actually a post by Esoteric or Ezo Shaggy. And Ezo Shaggyism was the one that posted that clip, I guess. And then Ethan Ralph posted a retort saying that Mormon Shaggy is a disgrace. And he is. That guy cannot get off the drugs. His entire life is coping and seething about why he can't be a grifter like PPP. It's not so much about Surfer. I think Surfer did finally move on about it. Surfer was obsessive about PPP for a while, but he moved on with his life. He was obsessed with Euros and Galdi for about a year after the breakup, and then finally he moved on with his life. So he did good, finally. He moved on and forgot about it. That's what you gotta do as a man. You can't let shit hold you down. You can't let stuff hurt you. You have to pick up the pieces and move on. And the sooner you can do it, the better you can get on with your life. You can't let your life end because you fall into a hole or into a rut. You have to pull yourself out and you have to go on, because the rest of the world will move on without you, and you have to just go on, man. You can't stay on one thing like that. Shaggy is just really obsessed and jealous that he can't be like PPP. He's a fanboy and he'll take up. Here's the thing, Surfer said that his thing was to try to improve people's lives. Drunken Surfer says that he makes streams to try to do self-improvement. And then he says that PPP just wants to do it for fun. Both of those aspects are good, generally speaking. There's nothing wrong with just wanting to have fun. But I mean, his co-star is a gay piece of shit that supports abortion. an atheist piece of shit that, supports abortion and whatnot. And that's PPP's co-host, is Koksky, right? So, I was never a PPP fan. I cited PPP and Medicare and those guys to use as banter on King of Pole. You can use that stuff as banter. King of Pole was using Zach and Cody as banter against me, so why not do the same? Why not use some banter against him? So, all these different people do not like King of Pole, so why not just use that as banter against him? If he's going to be a low-life snake, if he's going to be a snake and try to get into the bottom of the barrel and bite me where I don't see it, what good is being honest with that? I have to fight fire with fire. But, yeah, Shaggy said that it was okay for this guy to go out with a 14-year-old. Maybe Ghost of Niccolo could help refresh my memory, but there was a guy on the Kino Casino that said that they wanted to date a 14-year-old. So that's kind of like flamenco stuff, man. That's literal flamenco shit. And Chauncey Fatsack says, King of Pole teamed up with Soybachu, or Sorbachu, the Pedoger, loving Satanist, because Warhammer is not gay like King of Pole. Chauncey, did you see the stream? Did you see the Surfer interview stream? Man, that was crazy, dude. Yeah, you should be able to see me now. I'm coming into some more light. Yeah, did you see the Surfer interview stream? Shaggy said that it was okay for this guy on the Kino Casino to go out with this 14-year-old. Ghost of Niccolo just posted it in chat. Yeah, I saw clips. Yeah, Shaggy said that he was doing it to be edgy, I guess. Controversial, edgy content guy or whatever, but it's still a fucking chomo joke. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, homie? It's still a fucking chomo thing. Like, he was saying that it's okay for this Kino Casino guy to meet a 14-year-old. Literally. In the clip. No jokes aside, literally. And that's not the only thing that I caught. Code of Truth wanted to ban Rick Perry like a month ago. But I purposefully wanted to wait it off because I knew if I banned Rick Perry too soon, it would make me look bad. Initially, I wanted to demonstrate to my audience that Rick Perry was a preterist. Influenced by some Jesuit futurism. I wanted to try, my initial plan was to trap Rick Perry as a Jesuit futurist that supported the liberal technocracy and expose him as a Gnostic and then ban him. That was my plan. But that's not really the issue anymore because Rick Perry said that he is a hard man for kids. He said that in Shaggy's chat. And finally, Code of Truth can at last ban our good boy Code of Truth can finally put the banhammer on Rick Perry. Rick Perry has turned out to be a Soberman-style edgelord. What is it with these British edgelord people? Like, what is the deal with these British chomos, dude? Okay, yeah, I saw clips. Okay, so Chauncey Fatsack in the chat says that Pred catchers caught him just like they catch Queen of Pole's daddy. Epic. Epic, dude. Let's see here. Ghost of Niccolo says, Chomo leopards never change their spots. Yes. That is a fact. Chauncey Fatsack, they hate Warhammer because he's not a dirty sus like all them. Brian Dunn has some serious projections against Warhammer. Oh, has Brian Dunn been spurging some more about me? Oh, has Bri been talking about me on his X? On X? Sick Fairy is done. Well, I mean, he is making Soberman edgelord jokes about being hard for kids. And he has a dick, you know. When he says he's a hard man, he's saying that his dick is up for kids. I don't care about all the cope that he has about being a eunuch. That doesn't mean shit. He says that he's hard for kids. Well, I have to deduce that that means that you must be a chomo. So, I know that Chauncey is Catholic, and I think he'll understand that Rick Perry is really taking up for these gay pedophile monks, or these gay pedophile priests. And there are some issues about it. And honestly, if you guys could just get rid of people like Rick Perry, like if the Pope could just excommunicate people like Rick Perry out of the church, you know, I think that would really clean up your reputation. I think that would really help to clean up the Catholic Church's reputation, but you gotta kick out the chomo priests. Yeah, Rick is a Shaggy Squad reprobate. Oh, dude, yeah, he's gone over to Shaggy Squad, dude. Actually, Chauncey Fatsack, there's this person, their name is Doria the Doll, and they look like they're under the age of 18. And I've caught Rick Perry hanging out with Doria the Doll. I am pretty sure that Doria the Doll is under the age of 18. They're a trans woman, and Rick Perry has been hanging out with them, and he actually told me that he wants to go stream with this very much under the age of 18 looking individual. And, like, you know, it makes me wonder, are you a fucking chomo, Rick Perry? Because if you are going to go to America and you're going to go stream with Doria the Doll, and if they're under 18, you're a fucking chomo, Rick Perry. Let's see here. Sick Fairy is done. He is. They all worship Prince Andrew. Crying Run. Let's see here. Crying Run can't keep Warhammer's dick and name out of his mouth. Well, they call him the Queen of Outlines for a reason. They call him King of Outlines for a reason. Okay? He cannot get over the fact that Medicare did that stream of him. Okay? And I didn't say that I'm pro Mr. Medicare. Okay, I get what Medicare has done some sus stuff himself, but why in the hell was King of Pole Smokers in VC calls with Bathtub Ross? Why was he going in there talking about minors with Bathtub Ross, talking about Medicare having dildos placed up his unborn baby, and trying to dox minors on Twitter? Now, I don't know the exact dates of when this happened, but they did happen, and it's like, I'm just thinking, Sick Rick loves diarrhea. Oh, he definitely does. Third Four says, I ruined his channel and community. Based. Chauncey's royalties for the interview are in the mail. It is $0. I am sorry, Third Four the Second. I am so sorry to hear that. I don't know how much that is in New Zealand dollars or in New Zealand currency, but it doesn't sound like it's going to be any better. It's tough. Yeah, Rick is a Shaggy Squad reprobate. King of Pole was butt buddies with Quiros. They watched the Matthew Dog vids together. IMFAO. I already knew about that, Chauncey. Yeah, I already knew about all that stuff. But I can tell you something that you didn't know, Chauncey. Did you know, this is on Kiwi Farms, but King of Pole pretends to be Elaine Miller, and he has Don Vader pretend to be his abusive spouse. And he pretends with Don Vader to be a woman that's getting abused by her man. And he role plays his Elaine Miller getting abused and beat up. And that's actually real. There's a clip of that on Kiwi Farms. It's on the last page of King of Pole's Kiwi Farms. And also, the unedited thing with me and him is up there too. Impressa did not give you the entire thing. That actually went on for 2 hours. King of Pole was trying to set me up to look bad. And I came down hard on him. And he didn't like it. I tried to be nice. He was mean to me first. I was mean to him, and then him and Soberman cried and complained that I was being too mean when they pushed me and pressed me first, and then complained that I was being mean to them. Okay? I was not being mean. I was just being honest and very straightforward. I was not bullying nobody. I don't bully no one. I just said it like it is. I just said it like it is. They didn't like it, and they called me a bully. They actually said that I was bullying them and ruining their lives just because I was telling the truth. But you know what? The truth will set you free. The truth will always come out in the end. Laughing Daimo and Rudy Coleman 2 years ago made a joke about Shota. They made jokes about how they liked Shota, which is gay child CP in anime. It's anime manga gay homosexual CP. They were doing that in Drunken Surfer's chat. Nobody said shit about it. But I made a comment, like a retort, and said that Lolly was more base than Shota. I only did that as a joke in response to that. They took that, they ran wild with it, just like with the Shauna Ray stuff. They took one thing that I said, they took that and they ran it like hotcakes, and they tried to make me look like I was the pedophile. And they have never forgiven it ever since. Now they've got another faggot. They got another faggot called Chud Logic. So there's this new guy, and he's like, his name is Chud Logic. And he's a faggot piece of shit, just like King of Pole is. And he's trying to, like, run with that, too. Like, these people never learn. Chauncey Fatsack says, New Zealand neat bucks. Yeah, I guess I should get a job and work. It is base to have a job and to work, but yeah. Let's see here. Chauncey Fatsack, I believe that Medicare was right about King of Pole. Well, I never said that Mr. Medicare is a good guy. I never said that Medicare was the good guy. Obviously, when it comes to his run-in with the Ralpha male, he's in the wrong. I don't contest that he's in the wrong. I just think that he was right about fucking King of Pole liking Outlines, or the Queen of Outlines. Yeah, you can have a wrench. Yes, you can have a wrench. And when Rick Perry comes in, ban him. Comrade Stalin. When Rick Perry comes in, ban him. Because I'm not going to say he's a chomo, but he said that he was a hard man for kids. He was being an edgelord. He was trying to be edgy about it. I get it. British, edgy, British humor, whatever. Ban the motherfucker. I just wanted to wait until I had a good, decent excuse to finally ban Rick Perry. Now I got that. I got the screenshot. It's time to ban Rick Fucker. Sick Rick has gotta go. Yeah, I saw it too in Shagtard's chat. Yeah, I saw it too. Not a good look for Forge Gang. Chauncey Fatsack says they will not divide us. They will not. We are unison. We are united. We are the true Anonymous. We are anonymous. We are undefeated. We will come out. We will win because we are anonymous. Forge Gang is the real Anonymous unmasked. Let's see here. Chauncey said something about Shauna Ray. Remember what Soberman said about kids, and King of Outlines supports that. There you go. There you go, bro. Man, it comes out of the works. If you have some patience and fortitude and keep your integrity, hold your integrity and have patience, it will come out. The truth will come out in the end. Third for the second says, Japanese election stream tonight. Oh, the Japanese are having an election? I wonder who they're voting in for Prime Minister. Wow. Because Shinzo Abe was killed a couple of years ago. Let's see here. Stalin says, Forge Gang! Ban Sick Fairy fairly on site with extreme prejudices. Exactly. I saw that in Shagtard's chat. LOL, Rick has so many alts. Ban everyone, LOL, it is the only way, LOL. Well, go ahead. Hard anonymous men. Third for the race treacherous bastard election watcher. Yeah. Can I get a wrench? I'm Forge Gang. Work does not endure us to God. Shauna Ray isn't half as funny as Euros' dead miscarriage. Yeah, dude. Shauna Ray was over 18 anyway. I never got the joke. They took that stuff, Chauncey Fatsack, and they just ran wild with it. It was because they were desperate to use anything that they could to demonstrate that I was a degenerate. Okay, because I wouldn't give in to the gay, I wouldn't give in to the drug stuff, because they're all about the gays, they're all about homosexuality is all right. Homosexuality is edgy and it's cool, and the alt-right, everybody in the alt-right are actually closet homos, and it's funny. Everybody in the alt-right actually smoke weed and are either gay or bi or coming out as gay. Just like Nick Fuentes and the Groypers, and I wouldn't do it. I would not play that stupid game that Euros had. Euros wants Americans, or his vision of Americans, to either be gay Groypers like Nick Fuentes, or like some fat retarded redneck like Ethan Ralph. So it's got to be gay Nick Fuentes, or it's got to be fat redneck slobs. And I did not fit in those brackets. And Ethan Ralph is not a fat redneck slob, absolutely not, but I did not meet the stereotype. Ghost of Niccolo did not fit the stereotype. So Euros threw a fit. Euros threw a big fit about it. He couldn't get me to be, he could not label me as a racist. Euros originally wanted to label me as a neo-Nazi and a racist. He couldn't do that. He couldn't get that, so he tried to label me as a pedophile. And that is indeed the truth. That is the fucking reality of the truth of the situation. He tried to label me as a racist. When he couldn't do that, when he couldn't get his audience to turn against me with that, then he tried to label me as a pedophile. When that did not work, he tried to call me a swatter and say that I called his job, that I tried to do all this fucking shit with him or King of Pole. And so they're trying to use that as their banter. So that is the real serious truth, or the crux of the matter. And I don't give a shit what anybody else thinks about it either. Fuck it. Forge Gang stays winning. That's Chauncey Fatsack that's saying that. And that's true. It is. Forge Gang has gone beyond my expectations. Like, beyond even my expectations. Let's see here. Chauncey hacked my IP address. Oh no. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that 3-4. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Euro showed his pubes to dead men's kids on stream. Well, he also showed tranny pornography on stream to Sam B as well. And he probably also jerked off to that Matthew Cat clip. Euros showed that Matthew Cat, or Matty Cat, clip on stream, where he was doing some very disgusting stuff. And you can bet your rat's ass, you can bet a rat's ass that Rick Perry saw that stuff too. You can bet a rat's ass that Rick Perry was probably jacking off to that shit. I don't believe one single bit of bullshit nonsense about Rick Perry not being able to get his dick hard and not masturbating to those kind of stuff. The only reason why Rick Perry says that I'm wrong to not know FAP is because he knows what I'm going to say about him jacking off to stuff, jacking off to pornography like that. Tranny pornography. I don't buy one single bit that Rick Perry cannot get his dick hard. Rick Perry absolutely can get his dick hard, and he jacks off to tranny pornography. And you can bet, you can take it to the bank, and you can bet it's true. Stalin says he also tried to frame Chan Kadoki. Yes, he did. Chauncey Fatsack says, Euros was mad that Lame Wire would not date him. Oh, dude, even the trannies don't like Euros. Even the troons don't like Euros, dude. Nobody likes Euros. Nobody fucking likes Euros, bro. Okay? Every single fucking man has jerked off at least once in their life. I'm not gonna buy this fucking bullshit that Rick Perry has tried to push on Dorea the Doll and Rena Law. That he's never masturbated has a sin in his life. Every fucking man has masturbated. And you can equally bet that every fucking woman on the face of the earth has touched their clitoris and has done things with their clit. They have stimulated their clitoris. You can bet that every man alive on this planet has played with their dick, and every woman alive on this planet has played with their clitoris. I'm not buying that fucking bullshit that fucking degenerate faggot says. Now, I don't endorse that stuff. I'm not endorsing it, but I'm just being real. ZXV Goat Corp says, fake screenshots, Chan. Ghost of Niccolo says, base Chauncey, Rick Perry is a predator and there are screenshots. ZXV, do you like Rick Perry? I don't know about that. You'll have to ask ZXV that question. Oh, really, ZXV? ZXV Goat Corp says that Rick Perry gets him hard. Hard. Let's see here. Chauncey Fatsack says, Trump gave me a Happy Meal. Well, that was very nice of him to do that. Did you guys know that Donald Trump worked at a McDonald's? He worked as a fries man at a McDonald's. And he did that to prove that Kamala Harris never worked a day as a blue-collar worker. And you know something? He could very well be right about that. Kamala Harris probably never worked at a McDonald's, but now you can say that Donald Trump did, because Donald Trump represents the common American. And even though I'm not really into the MAGA stuff, I think it could be honestly said that Donald Trump really does understand the plights of the average American working man. There's no doubt about that. Or at least he is in the process of trying to understand the ordinary working American. Kamala Harris and Barack Obama could care less about the average blue-collar American. The average blue-collar American means absolute shit to Barack Obama and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And that's the reason why Donald Trump will win the election, because he is actually trying to go and plead to middle America. Now, Donald Trump is a stalwart piece of shit. Don't get it wrong. Don't be deluded. Donald Trump is being supported by the globalists. He is being backed by the same people that backed Barack Obama. The only difference is that he's a little bit more honest about the plight of the average American. The suffering and the wage losses and the sufferings of the average American, but his daughters converted to Judaism. Donald Trump's daughters converted to Judaism. I'll just say that much. Zion Dawn, no. Chauncey Fatsack says LOL. ZXV says, ZXV Euros, LOL. Yeah, that's ZXV Euros. The real ZXV is Forge Gang certified and anti-red ribbon Euros. That is the truth. The people that work for Euros, they also work for the Red Ribbon Army. and they build and manufacture androids that want to come and kill the Saiyajin. The Forge Gang Saiyans. We gotta defeat those Euros androids, bro. Woo! Yoba! I don't think I have ever said Yoba in my entire life. Trans droids. They might as well be machines. Chauncey Fatsack says, I want anarchy so I can go full Walking Dead. That might actually be the future. You know what? That could actually be the fucking future. What does Yoba mean anyways? I know that Baked Alaska coined the term, or Nick Fuentes coined the term, but what exactly does Yoba mean anyway? Yeah, I know that Yoba was swung around in a lot of alt-right, specifically Groyper circles. Oh, the year of Baked Alaska. Okay, so it was absolutely related to the January 6th protest, or the January 6th demonstrations. Chauncey Fatsack says it was the year of the boy assault. Groip. The year of groiping the boys assault. So in other words, it's kind of a gay slang. So it's kind of a groiper gay slang or something like that, or groiper slang for terminology for being gay. Chauncey Fatsack says, LOL, so Yoba means to groip a boy. Year of groiping a boy's penis. That's what Yoba means. Nah. I'm not being serious about that. Chauncey Fatsack says, yep. Yeah, I mean, look, I want content too. I like content, I like producing content, and I enjoy consuming content. And I enjoy the sector as well, but... oh, man. Mormon Shaggy actually said that he supported a guy on the Kino Casino dating a 14-year-old. A guy that was caught by a predator catching ring for dating a 14-year-old on the Kino Casino. Dude, that's just unbelievable. And even grossly offensive was a mod for DJ Axel. Grossly was a mod in DJ Axel's server. I tell you, man. Chauncey Fatsack says groppers or gropers. Yeah. Gropers is slang for groiping a man's ball sack, basically. Grabbing a man's ball sack. Stalin says grope. Yep. Gay groiper slang terminology. Only Use Me Blade pioneered the grope, or the grop. He became known as Only Use Me Grope. Yeah, that's funny, dude. Chauncey Fatsack says, Warhammer is the only one who sticks to his values and does not flip-flop like Surfer, Shaggy, and other plebs. Yeah, I try to stick to my values. I mean, for example, I think that the only real sex that there is between a man and a woman. I don't even try to philosophize that. Sex is between a man and a woman. The Bible says that the only type of sex that there can be is between a straight man and a straight woman. The Bible and the church fathers make that very clear. And I don't see how that can be contentioned. I fail to see how that could be any otherwise, or how that could be otherwise. Sex is between a man and a woman. a straight man and a straight woman. Sex is for the purpose of producing kids, producing children, impregnating a woman with sperm. And that's what sex is. That is what is defined in the Bible as sex or sexual intercourse. That is what was defined by the early church fathers. That was defined by the patristics and by Paul. Paul said that the only type of sex there was between a man and a woman, and I failed to see how they could be any different otherwise. Stalin says that Surfer is obviously in the closet. Everybody knows that. That's pretty common knowledge at this point. That's been common knowledge since the PPP and Surfer breakup. Chauncey Fatsack says they all are, it's sick. Well, if you're talking about King of Pole and his butt buddies, and the fact that Drunken Surfer and Soberman and Euroser and Galdi are gatekeeping to keep my attention away from the fact that King of Pole is doing gay fabe with Don Vader, then yeah, they're definitely in the closet, all right. Okay, I reread that. Chauncey Fatsack says Euros and King of Pole are social media clout to groom like Shaggy is trying to. Well, they try to groom Sam B, I believe. Grossly Offensive was trying to groom Lumi, and King of Pole and Euros were trying to groom Sam B. And there was another one, I forgot his name, but they were trying to groom Sam B. I don't think that Bronx Beats was under 18. I don't know. Maybe Bronx Beats is. From what I've been told, Bronx Beats is in his 20s or something, but still, it's sick. Stalin says, well, the early church fathers are gatekeepers, are they not? Are you talking about for the New World Order, Stalin? Or Code of Truth, are you talking about the New World Order? Chauncey Fatsack says, all Warhammer does is spit facts. That is the truth. That is the truth, Galdi. It's the truth, Galdi. Chauncey Fatsack says, little Shimmy does not compromise. Well, to be fair, on that King of Pole stream in 2023, I was pretty badly cornered. Like, I was cornered by Grossly Offensive, Godwinson, Drunken Surfer, and King of Pole, and Perspicacity. And they cornered me pretty well in that King of Pole stream last year. But I persevered. I got myself out of that, and I persevered. But that was a close call. But I made it out. And it's funny that King of Pole will say that I'm mean to him. But let me tell you, Chauncey, they were mean and rude to me on that stream. In June of 2023, they were absolutely mean towards me, and I did not concede. I didn't back down, and I didn't concede, and call them mean bullies. I didn't complain back then about bullying, and I persevered through that shit. King of Pole does not like it when it's dished back at him, but he does it to himself. These people do it to themselves. They start this drama. They start this gay fucking drama, and it backfires on them, and it burns their ass. They start a fire. King of Pole and Euros, they start a fire. They take that lighter, like in Dumb and Dumber, that movie Dumb and Dumber. They take that lighter behind their butt, and they fart because they think it's funny. And when they do that, they get their asses burned. And that's literally what happened to King of Pole and to Soberman and to Euros. They tried to do that fart joke with the lighter, and they got their asses burned being stupid like that, thinking it was going to be funny. And they call that dumb shit Kino, and they get their asses burned because they don't have the common sense. Let's see here. Justice for Sam B. No, King of Pole was not near Sam B. DJ Axel makes King of Pole and Euros look like Hannibal Lecters. That's an interesting perspective, Chauncey Fatsack. If you might care to explain better, but yeah, I get it. It's a DC reference. Let's see here. I want justice, LOL. We all do. Surfer used Christian hymns to try to lull me into being his new PPP. He tried to do that with several people. Drunken Surfer has done better recently. In the past, he was every bit as obsessive as Euros and Shaggy are about the PPP stuff. Surfer has done better for himself, and he's gotten out of that obsessive, compulsive bullshit, getting over about the fact that PPP was about to mop the floor with him. And let's be honest, PPP was about to fucking knock Surfer's lights out. PPP was about to knock out Surfer's lights. Surfer realized that, and he got fucking scared. And he backed down like a bitch about it. It took him a year to finally get over that, and then he finally did, and he moved on. King of Pole attacked Plate Gang, then blamed everything they did to him on Warhammer. Yeah, that's a true statement, too. King of Pole was always an idiot. Euros is a Landrian 2.0. Warhammer is too smart to fall for poop-eating Euros games. Who was that guy that Grossly Offensive got to eat poop? Who was that guy that Grossly and Shamu got to eat a bunch of poop? And they died or something from an infection. Stalin says, you did not consent, but you also did not concede. Yeah, I didn't consent, necessarily. I consented to going on to the King of Pole stream. That horrible King of Pole stream. Where he did definitely try to label me as a pedophile. In front of the entire sector, where indeed he did try to have Zoom and Dr. Roxo swat me after showing my docs on his stream. And then try to lie that Herb Green and Beans were the ones that did it, when in fact he also was doxing my old address. And also trying to label me as a pedophile, which he indeed tried to do. And all the coping and seething in the world is not going to change that fact, that actually did happen. Yeah, I was cornered. I was backed up at the wall, and I was cornered. No doubt about it. But I didn't complain about bullying. when I was cornered that day and 700 people were calling me a pedophile, or 500 people in his chat, in King of Pole's chat, were calling me a pedophile, I did not complain about being bullied. I didn't complain about King of Pole being mean to me. But when I went into a VC call and I just straight up confronted him about that, trying to let him know about this stuff, him and Soberman complained that I was the one bullying them. So that ought to tell you the difference. That right there is the difference between me and people like scumbags, absolute scumbags like King of Pole. Anyways, yeah, I poop eating Euros games. Yes. Let's see here. They were only mad because they can't turn Warhammer into a lolcow. Well, they almost did, Chauncey. That day on that King of Pole stream, and they can lie about it all they want. Esoteric Archivist has it up on his channel. They can lie about it all they want, but the fact is, they were trying to turn me into a lolcow. They were trying to turn Shaggy and Daimo and Gahul and all of them into lolcows too. Fine, but they were trying to corner me and turn me into their fucking lolcow. Chauncey Fatsack says exactly what happened. King of Pole called me a schizo for calling him out after that. I should have never trusted that fuck slur. And he is a fuck slur. He's been a fuck slur since the fucking day he was born. He has been a fuck slur the very day that he came out talking about his support for Gamergate. From the first day of Gamergate, that motherfucker has been a fuck slur. A fuck slur in every bit of the definition of him sucking cock. Wanting to suck cock. Having a gay fetish of sucking other men's cocks. And just absolutely wanting to have the humiliation and the fetish of wanting a cock shoved up his ass. The first day of Gamergate. Not the day that Mr. Medicare came out and showed that to his audience, the day that King of Pole was born. Because ever since King of Pole was born, he has been a burden and a disaster for everyone around him. That guy is a fucking social degenerate piece of human garbage. No, subhuman garbage. Him and another guy tried to dox Coach Red Pill's kids on stream. So, Stalin says that he has a video link. Forge did not start the fire. Chauncey Fatsack says, just like Euros, literally gay ops 24/7. His wife and kid are a cover-up. Comrade Stalin says, fake wife, but real miscarriage. That is the truth, comrade. This is the truth. This is the truth, comrade. This is the truth. This is the truth. I will show you the way. I will show you the way. Where do I plug this thing in? Incest. It was his mom. Incest. Oh, dude, you guys. Plug that in right fast. There we go. Let me tell you, the Forge smelter did not start the fire, but I sure as hell smelted the whole lot of them. I smelted the whole lot of them. Third Four says that I have never seen the King of Pulse stream you were talking about. Finished driving, how about that? Oh, are you at your work or home? Were you driving home from work? Well, I'm not doxing you, never mind. Good, it's a stream of lies. Third Four was on Gahul's channel. Did Gahul A-log that? Oh yeah, by the way, Gahul is alive. He's not dead. And I'll be right back. And I'm back, buddy. We're back! Stalin says that Gahul, Ogre Hole is alive. I have him in my basement. Chauncey Fatsack says, the vid where he says if you up and they try to say he says something else, all clipped audio, Shaggy Sheldon. My phone is not charging on the Surge. I don't know why it's not charging on it. Pull this out. I'll have to plug it back into the plug-in. Yeah, my phone isn't charging when I stream. It doesn't charge, but anyways, let's see here. Ogres don't die. Gahul is an ogre. Ogres do not die. They just go back under the bridge. Let's see here. Sir Dilford III says, yo, stopping by. Yo, what's up, Dilford? I was out of the room. Just trying to charge up my phone. Gahul, King of Paul, Warhammer Discord call. Yeah, I guess that might be the name of it. I'm pretty sure it was called The King of Pole Show, June the 3rd, 2023. It was called The King of Pole Show, June the 9th. June the 6th or June the 9th, it was a Saturday, 2023, is what it was called. Third for it was on Gahul's channel. Let's see here. It's when Warhammer was attacked by kids in trucks throwing rocks. Yeah, that was part of it. I was angry and mad and going through a lot of fucking stress. Their damn father was out there on the road. I was not streaming the part of their father. I was yelling at the dad. I was yelling at their dad and telling him to fuck off. And they tried to take that and say that I was telling those kids that I was going to fuck them up. And I was telling that to the dad that was threatening me with a knife. They were trying to say that I was threatening the kids and I was like a fucking child molester and that I was being called a fucking chomo in the neighborhood. That's what they were trying to paint me as. And then King of Pole is coping about me calling him in the middle of the night, telling him that he's a dishonest piece of shit prick, and complains that I was bullying him because I called him in the middle of the night and told him that he was a prick and a lying piece of shit. What a bunch of ruckus. Comrade Stalin says that Surfer was in there talking trash before he went to Riz up Shaggy and failed. Oh yeah. If you, there's an old video on Ghost of Nicolo's channel where, it's an old video, it's from 2 years ago, but Ghost of Nicolo calls into Surfer's Bible stream, and Ghost of Nicolo debates Shaggy on the Bible, and Nicolo is spitting out facts. Ghost of Nicolo is basically spitting out facts, and Shaggy is just coping and seething about it, and Drunken Surfer interrupts Ghost of Nicolo and tells him that it's Shaggy's turn. It's on Ghost of Nicolo's channel, and it's still up. It's from 2 years ago. Surfer takes Mormon Shaggy's side every time he can get it, because he wants to use Shaggy as like his personal lolcow. Okay? I mean, think about it. A Mormon lolcow, an edgy Mormon lolcow that gets freaked out at every turn about somebody questioning basic Mormon theology. They'll cuss out and threaten to shoot them up or poop on their relatives' gravestones. Oh yeah, Surfer will definitely chew into that shit. Let's see here. Poor little truck driving children, LOL, GTFO. Yeah, they were just using those kids, bro. I don't know why somebody would have their kids in a pickup truck and throw them out there like just absolute white trash, trailer park trash, just throwing their kids out there and using them to weaponize them like that. Get the fuck out. Surfer, okay, I already read that. 3-4 can even hang a hammock. Is that really true, 3-4? Can you make a hammock, bro? Do you have a hammock in your home? Third for the second says that he is putting together outdoor furniture. How about that? Let's see here. Ghost of Nicolo says that no one has ever withstood the fire of the forge and lived to tell the tale. Well, they tried everything that they could to corner me that night, or that day. That really hit home with me, too, that night. Like, Now that I really think about it, they really tried everything that they could to paint me off as a pedo. Or like as a danger to society. So that they could finally have some banter to use against me, because Euros's original intention was to, like, use me as his personal lolcow and kind of depict me as the typical, I guess, gunt, uneducated hick American, and that stereotype did not work out for him. That stereotype didn't work out. So then he tried to paint me as a white supremacist and a racist, and then that didn't work out, so then he tried to paint me off as a pedophile. He tried to paint me as a pedophile. King of Pole was trying to get back because of what I did to Euros, you see. I roasted Euros in December 2022. King of Pole was trying to get back for Euros. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Sir Dilford says, Forge Gang! Comrade Stalin says, or worse, Sus Winston. Dude, Godwinson is a tit baby. Godwinson is a titty baby. Maybe the dad was being paid by Plate Gang. Legend has it, Gahul wet the bed that night Warhammer called him. That is a true tale. That is a long-standing urban legend and is actually true. That is actually true. Poor little truck-driving children. Yeah, since when was it legal for kids to drive a pickup? Ever consider that? You know? Kids that are not of the age to drive, driving a pickup because their dad let them do it so that he could cuss me out in the background like a coward bitch. Wouldn't be a man confront me face to face and fight me like a real man, but used his children as weapons to label me as a pedophile. Chauncey Fatsack says, Snod Winson. That's a good one, I guess. How about Sod Off Winston? Sod Off Winston. That's a good one. If you understand British slang, you'll know where I'm coming with that. Sod Off Winston. They all ended up looking gay, Chauncey says. Those kids' truck was bought and paid for by the Texas State Police under orders from the Five Eyes Nations. Okay. I mean, you're probably right about that. Chauncey Fatsack says, LOL. Yeah. That's kind of out there. Ghost of Niccolo says, the stream with Gay Hole and Shaggy going over the video with no audio and lying they got from Big Dad Giga Faggot got terminated when Shaggy's old channel got deleted. Oh yeah, I wish that stayed up, though. Because that was so dumb. Oh, by the way, Alistair Mycroft also tried to dig into that too. Into that clip that had no audio. Ghost of Niccolo, me and Chauncey called into Gayhole's stream to confront Gayhole on it. That stream is still up. I never saw that. I'll need to go back and watch that. I bet you he pussied out. I bet you he just pussied out, dude. Third Four says, I got to drive back to the furniture store. They have me the wrong stuff. Yeah, actually, me and my mom, we got a table and chairs. We actually went out today and got some table and chairs. Third four the second says, gave me, in parentheses. Chauncey Fatsack 3-4 can't fit a circle into a square. Code of Truth says, third four, the intel agencies took the furniture you wanted. It is the truth! Ghost of Niccolo says he'll send me a time stamp because we come on towards the end of the stream. Okay, if it's toward the end, I should be able to find it then. If it's like halfway in the middle of the stream, that's usually when it's the hardest to find. Third four says, CF Furniture. All right, you're driving again. Well, yeah, have fun, man. You know, just watch out for, what are they called again? Just watch out for Aborigines, bro. Watch out for backwards Aboriginals. The Maori. Just make sure that when you're driving, you watch out for drunk Maori on the road that are too stupid to understand how dangerous it is to cross a road when there's vehicles on it. Chauncey Fatsack says, drunk driving again. Oh, darn. Yeah, dude, it's always white people that get pinted down by the law for doing that. When a black person or a minority, does shit and breaks the law, they always go easy on the minority. When it's a white guy doing that stuff, they always go harder on the white guy than they do the woman or the minority. It's the women and the minorities that have the fucking privilege in society. At least in the Anglosphere. Anyways, in the United States, New Zealand, South Africa, Australia, Canada, and the United Kingdom, anyways. It's the minorities and the women that have the special rights over the white men. Women, because women will always support open borders. And it's always the women and the gays and the trannies that support open borders and Islam and stuff. And I could just picture Rick Perry being openly supportive of Muslim immigration into the UK. I could literally picture a drag queen Rick Perry being openly supportive of Islamic immigration, when in fact, he would not last a day under Sharia law. Like, Rick Perry in the ISIS state, he's gone. Rick Perry is going to be terminated very quickly under ISIS. But in the United Kingdom, let the Muslims and the Pakis come in. 3-4 had to buy a bigger bed because I clowning on him for having a fat abo girlfriend breaking his air mattress. Yeah, I mean, that's a swear word. That's a racial prerogative swear word or slang word. And if that hits into the algorithm, I could get a strike for saying that. Yeah, I could very easily get a strike for saying something like that. But I don't know. I don't really know if the North American YouTube algorithm would strike saying abo. Simply because most Americans don't even know what that actually means. Stalin says, ha ha ha, imagine being third four. Yes. Imagine being third four or Galdi pedophilia and running into abos or Koreans at random on the road. Could you imagine how hard it must be to avoid running into the Maori or into Koreans on bicycles when driving on those roads? Chauncey Fatsack says Aboriginal. Well, just, you know what I'm talking about. We're talking about the Maori or the Maori. I think it's called the Maori. I don't know what their indigenous people are over there. I remember when Third Four got kicked out of his mother's house for being a drunkard and had to live in a box behind his local bar and did streams. Now he lives with a fat lady. Chauncey says that 3-4 is a Nazi dog whistle. Yep, I remember that. He got kicked out of Mama's house. Mama told him, "Yo, get your grown boy ass out of here. You is a grown-ass man. Get the fuck out of here and get a motherfucking job, bitch. Bitch-ass white cracker." Let's see here. Chauncey Fatsack says drunk video cam addiction. Or drunk video gam addiction. Third Four the Second says, I live in the 3-4 mansion now. How about that? Well, there you go, buddy. Third Four is an aspiring, astute millionaire and squire. Now he is Third Four the Squire. He was Third Four the drunken peasant, but now he has risen to be Third Four the gentleman and the squire. Chauncey Fatsack says 3-4 just unsubscribed. It's true. LOL, LOL. Chauncey Fatsack says drunken peasant. Yeah. Don't you live in like kind of a condo or something? Like, I don't know what kind of houses that are in New Zealand. I bet you it's not really that much different from America. From American houses or Australian architecture. Third Four, the good sir. Third Four, the good sir. Let's see here. So, I guess that's Third Four's pronouns. Third Four's pronouns are good and sir. Drunken peasant. Third Four mansion, a shopping container. That's not very nice. Better than a box, I guess. Chauncey Fatsack says, good sirs, gang. 34 is strong. Forge sirs. Yes, we are the Forge Hard sirs. Fucking pimpin' them hoes. Pimpin' out them bitches, nigga. Pimpin' out them bitches and shit. It's not sir for me, it's comrade. Oj, gebarishi. Dojdeš stivari. Kosto stivari dar vidania. No svidania, kosto stivari. If you're my friend, you can call me Koba. Chauncey Fatsack says 3-4's pronouns are 3 and 4. Well, I'll tell you what my pronouns are. My pronouns are D's nuts. Those are my pronouns. Like poo and pee, 1 and 2. This is what this discussion has become. This is what we've done, or what we have become now in this discussion, boys. It has come down to be this low. A wink and a wee is 3 and 4. A one and a way is 3 and 4. Oy vey. Oy vey, Chauncey. Ghost of Niccolo says, got him. Comrade says, well, if 1 is for P and 2 is for poo, what is 3 and 4? That is a good question. 34 is the new gender. Oh no. Now there's going to be 34 genders. That is just what Western society needs. With all of the non-white immigration, all of the communists, all of the trade union bullshit and all of that crap, society is about to collapse and is on the edge. The United States is about to fall into a civil war because Orange Man be fasci. Orange Man is a fasci, as the NPC say. You know, the last thing we need is 34 genders. Chauncey Fatsack says that 3-4 is a wanker. 34 genders. I am FAO. 3-4 was a secret woke agent. Truth revealed. Chauncey Fatsack says Agent 3-4 from Pine Gap. Yeah, you know, I think that Euros does watch my streams. I don't know about King of Pole. I strongly doubt that King of Pole watches anything I make. But I know for a fact that if Surfer watches my streams, then so does Galdi and Euros. Galdi and Euros both watch my streams, but they don't post. Or they use alts to post. Not in my socialist utopia. Yeah, dude. I know that you guys don't like communists or whatnot. And you don't have to, but the fact is that Stalin sent faggots to gulags. Joseph Stalin made homosexuality a criminal offense in the Soviet Penal Code. And all the faggots and gays went to the gulag. And Russia has been straight ever since. Russia has been straight ever since the Stalinist days. Little known fact that a lot of Westerners don't know is that a lot of the communists in the Eastern Bloc, they didn't like the gays. They called gays Western imperialist degenerates. Homosexuality was decried as a bourgeoisie prejudice, or a bourgeois prejudice, and was considered to be a Western degenerate bourgeoisie ethic. Fidel Castro, I can't say this on this stream. Fidel Castro and Che Guevara, yes, they were race mixers. They were race mixers, but they put the gays in work camps in Cuba. All of the gays in Cuba under Fidel Castro were put into work camps or roped. Like all the gays in Cuba, they got the rope under Fidel Castro. So not everything about communism was necessarily sus. Yeah, it was, there was a lot of Jaimes in the Bolshevik Party. There's no doubt that there was a bunch of Jaimes that wanted to kill the Tsar. I'm not saying that there were no pentagrams that wanted to shoot the Tsar and his family, but, you know, at least want to know what's going on, and no, I don't want to do that feature. Not in my socialist utopia. They both stalk your outlines. Chauncey's right, they do. ZXV Goat Corpse was exposed by me and Chauncey as Euros. How did you know? Like, how do you know for sure that that is Euros? Maybe the real ZXV would perhaps know. Chauncey Fatsack says, LOL. I think these Luciferian alts are probably Euros. Warsaw Pact was based pact, comrade. Chauncey Fatsack says, America did it first. If you read Mein Kampf, a.k.a. copies the American and what they say with the blacks. Comrade Stalin says, I became the Red Tsar. I became the Red Tsar. Chauncey Fatsack says, if communism was truly an equal party, it would be okay, but it's fake like democracy. And that's true, it is. But I think that liberal democracy is faker and gayer than communism was. I know he's Euros because of the way he types. You see, he knows. You see, Euros MC, you fake Western Trotskyite. A real tanky knows when there is a Trotskyite in the chat, Euros. Euros Exposed has a Trotskyite supporter and a Zionist. Take him to Gulag. Take him to the Gulag, that Trotskyist traitor. Anyone that supports that filthy Yid Leon Trotsky, he a Zionist, and he is a Trotskyite, and a fascist. Chauncey Fatsack says, for somebody to win, someone has to lose. That's nature's way. Survival of the fittest. Friedrich Nietzsche, in his book, Thus Spoke Zarathustra, and the Austrian painter was a very big fan of that work. And it probably actually was a major influence on his work. But the Austrian painter was very influenced by Thus Spoke Zarathustra. In communism, you are equal in poo. Truth revealed. Chauncey Fatsack says, LMFA, Red Ribbon Queero CP. Oh yeah, I mean, Chauncey, if it's gay CP, it's fine. That's the thing with Daimo and Euros, Gayhole, and these guys. If it's homosexual CP and if it's Shota, everybody can have a good time, it's okay. But if it is Lolly, or if it is like straight CP, that's bad. Oh, you said that Lolly's better than Shota. You are a pedophile. You gotta be marked out as a fucking pedo. Gay CP, oh, it's okay, according to them. Straight CP, you're a fucking chomo. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of our sector, you fucking chomo. That's their kind of logic. Do you finally see what their logic is about it? You know, how about instead of clipping where I said that Lolly was more based than Shota, because I was making a point, you could have also clipped the thing that I said after that, where I said, do you not fucking understand that both straight and gay CP is bad? That's why I posted that. Because I was making a point that gay and straight CP is both bad. You cannot say that gay CP is good, but straight CP is bad. Yeah, that's what I mean. I was calling out the hypocrisy. You can't just say that gay CP is good, but straight CP is bad. That's not how life works. No. Both the straight and the gay CP is bad. And guess what? When you say that Shota is good, what does that make you? That makes you a chomo. EurosMC. When you say that Shota is good, Daimo and Euros and Gahul, what does that make you? That makes you chomos. And you are right, Comrade Stalin. That is chomo logic. Because you know why? All homos are chomos. All homos are chomos. That is like... That's a good mantra. And that could actually be the mantra of Forge Gang. All homos are chomos. Chauncey Fatsack says anime is gay, and for the most part since the 1990s it has been. Since the early 90s it has been gay. Warhammer was calling out their hypocrisy. Yeah, that's why I posted that. I was making a point. You cannot call me a chomo for making a point that if I were to say that straight CP was more based than homo CP, and then you're calling me a chomo for that, well then I have every right to call you a chomo for saying that gay CP is more based than straight CP. Even if it is a cartoon or like a comic book strip, it is still fucking chomo material. And you know what? You know what the real complete truth is? It's fucking all pedophilic. It's that simple. The Shuta, the lolly, the hentai. Well, I don't know about the hentai part, but really just all of it. It's fucking chomo. It doesn't matter if it's drawn, it is still chomo shit. It is the shit that chomos are into. It all makes sense now. Yes, it does. They're going to clip out and cover one thing. And Soberman gets so upset because we cropped something that he said. And he says that we're bullying him when he does the exact same thing to us. He's done the exact same shit to us. And we don't complain about it, but he does. Like, really makes you wonder. Let's see here. All homos are chomos, absolute truth. Just like Daimo and Deadman playing Boko no Piku. I don't know what that is. Wait a second. Was that game about a kid that went to a magical world? That's actually a common trope in anime video games. Is that a game about an underage boy that went to a magical world to adventure? Well, there you go. Yeah, Daimo and Deadman are sus as fuck, and I don't want to do that. How many times does Euros have to play Matty Cat vids on stream until people see he's no better than Axel and Shaggy or Bri Bri? I think that people will figure it out on their own. I think that people will probably figure it out on their own, Chauncey Fatsack. I don't know what it is, just that it's really sus. Don't Google it, no. Yeah, I don't really know what that is, that Pico no something is. But it just sounds really weird. Let's see here. He screams inspect element. Yeah, dude. Well, I don't know what that is, Chauncey. But it does sound very stupid and sus. Yeah, in their minds, if CP is gay, it's okay. That's their logic. As long as it's gay, it's fine. As long as it's gay in anime, it's okay. That's their excuse. As long as it's gay and anime, then it's fine to have that kind of CP. It's so disgusting and it's so gross, but that's actually their logic. I only know that's what Deadman titled the stream. Yeah, that's pretty weird. That he's playing games like that, children games. Is it kind of like Genshin Impact or Genshin Impact or something like that? Is it like Genshin Impact or something? Because I know that for a while Genshin Impact was really popular. A lot of people on YouTube were streaming it, and I saw people like streaming it. Sir Dilford III says that is some degenerate activity. It very much is. It very much is, Dilford. Alright, so my battery is dying, and I'm gonna go out and have a smoke. Him and Daimo watched it off stream and commented on it. Let's see here. Okay, Ghost of Niccolo just hit me up. Shamu just posted this. I'll take a look. Shamu! Where is it, on YouTube or is it on Twitter? Let's see here. Bri and his outlines, boy. It's Bri, little Bri. Little Bri in the trannies. It's all about little Bri and the little trannies. But somehow, somewhere, Bri-Bri's gotta get on that dick. He'll suck that outline. Oh, Bri-Bri, outright love, yeah. Oh, Bri-Bri, just need them outliers. Bri-Bri, just need them outliers. Oh, Bri-Bri, I just need a dick. All I need is them dick outlines, boy. Alright, here we go. King of Pole has created a D&D sector tabletop game. He's the dungeon master, and in his world, his online enemies get physically and sexually violated during these sessions. There are leaks of King of Pole graping Godwinson, while another has him playing as Elaine Miller. Yeah, I already knew about this, Niccolo. I already knew about this stuff, Niccolo, but for the sake of the Kino, for the sake of all that is Kino, I'll let you have a look at what is going on with this here.
still says Donna Lane in your phone, by the way.
Interesting.
It says, "Where are you? You were supposed to be back home. Why didn't you come home? Are you still mad at me?"
Oh, God.
Is that what you text?
No, Lawrence just like kind of like in his head just goes, "Oh God," and he calls the Donna Lane number.
Oh, okay. Ring a ring. Ring a ring. You hear a pickup? Dawn. Elaine? Oh, it's like that now.
Honey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey.
Oh, you just called me one of your fucking whores? Is that what we're doing? Lawrence? Would you little frisky? Want to have a little fun? Fuck you. Hangs up the phone.
No.
Just hung up the phone on you. You want to call back?
I try to call back.
She picks up. You hear like a sniffling on the other side. What the fuck you want now, Lawrence, huh? You turn another whore tonight?
No.
Bring another fucking filthy whore into this.
No, that's not what's happening.
That's not
what's happening.
I'm gonna have a good answer. I'm listening.
My good answer is, do you have any idea on what the fuck I had to deal with tonight? I don't want to fuck.
Oh, it's bullshit, Lawrence. It's you. You can't hit me because I'm over the fucking phone. So fuck you, Lawrence. You bring another one of your stupid whores in here, you turn, and I'll fucking stake her too. I got the other two bitches on the wall. Every time with you. If you're just fucking bored with me, then just kill me.
I'm not bored with you.
Oh, you know. Well, what are you doing with the whore in the basement? Oh, you think I wouldn't look? You think I wouldn't see what you're doing there, huh? Huh, honey? What you doing? She's still down there, staked. Passed out. I don't know the fucking bitch.
Just fucking kill her, alright?
Oh, now you want me to clean up your fucking... Yes, is that an order, Mr. Don, sir? Huh?
Oh, my God. Do whatever you want, alright? Do it or not.
Maybe,
way, when I get home, I'll handle it.
maybe I take out the steak and she talks, huh? Fucks up your whole little plot. Huh? You thought you were going to be Mr. Big Bad Dawn. Going to kidnap the Dawn and stake her? Tell everyone you tried to save her? Real fucking smooth. She's in our fucking basement, Lawrence.
Please don't touch her. I will handle it.
Oh, you gonna handle it like you handled last time? Typical fucking Lawrence. You know, you stuck in bed when we're humans. You stuck now. That's all you can do. Well, you gonna go watch another episode of
I will come home and I will handle it.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Don. Sir.
Mr. Tom will handle it, exactly. Thank you. Alright?
I have every right to be mad. No. You can't be mad at me, Dawn. I have every right to be mad.
I hang up the phone.
Oh, you hung up on her. It rings. Immediately rings. You want to answer? It's ringing again. You send a voicemail, it's going to ring again immediately.
Let it ring. Okay, I'll pick it back up. Are you done?
How
Are you done?
fucking...
Are you done?
You know...
Are you done? Are you done? If you continue to act like this, I'm just going to hang up the phone, I'm going to put it on silent, and then you can sit there and smolder, okay? Or you can help me and do the fucking right thing and deal with it. Now shut your mouth and do what you need to do.
What if they find...
Understand?
What if they find out, Lawrence, that
don't
you
care.
fucking staked her and put her in the basement and took her job?
Well, guess what? We're gonna fucking deal with it. Alright? We're gonna fucking deal with it like we've
What?
always dealt with it.
What happened to us? We used to be happy, then we become... We used to view things together, and now it's just this. This is our life. This is what it's become. Mr. fucking wannabe Tony Soprano, watching too many fucking episodes. Think you're gonna be the big man in charge. You said
Continue to be belligerent. I will hang up
You
the phone.
keep Tony
Of course,
Soprano
big man,
out
you
of
gonna
your
hit me next?
filthy mouth.
why don't you what are you little waste tune me up, Mr. Don?
Is that what you want? You want me to fucking hit you? Is that what you want? Is that
Oh,
what you
there-
want now?
That's the man I married.
Yes, exactly. Shut the fuck up. We're done with this conversation. I have shit I gotta handle. I'll be home later.
Whatever. She hung up.
Good. Wonderful. Done. Excellent.
What the fuck was this that I watched?
One just says Adam Edge. The other one. One just says Adam Edge. The other one says Ethan Ralph.
Oh my.
And underneath it says "Fuck the Anarchs."
Oh my. I go. I go. So these are the people that wronged you, huh? Seems awful.
As you say that, that drawer gets thrown and broken across the fucking wall.
I can understand how angry you are. No matter. I go. You have my word that if you continue to stay by our side and help us, Mr. King of Pole, we will find this Ethan Ralph and bring him to justice for what he has done to you. That is my gift to you as my friend, as a friend.
As you say that, you feel the cold chill around your neck again. Rape them. I will rape them.
Indeed, you will. Indeed, in due time. In due time.
As that said, you feel the cross around your neck kind of vibrate a little bit.
And this is the guy, this is the same faggot that was questioning my belief in Christianity, saying that I'm not a Christian, when in fact I do read the Bible. I've read the entire Bible, Genesis to Revelation, or to the Apocalypse. This is the same motherfucker that calls me an atheist. And you wonder why I get so tired of this Christian pessimism, this Christian pacificity that people like Rick Perry and King of Pole use, and how I have just become utterly disgusted and just distraught by it overall. Ghost of Niccolo says, yeah, I've known it's been going on, but I've never heard any audio cause Don Vader wouldn't send me an invite, lol. I think, Ghost of Niccolo, I think they were using Sobermen to keep us busy from noticing what was going on in those servers. Dark Ninja probably knew something. That's why they got the plate to get us to go after Dark Ninja. They wanted us to stay busy with that dumb, stupid shit with Soberman and Dark Ninja to keep us from noticing what was going on with Don Vader and King of Pole. It was all a ploy. You are the company you keep. You are the company that you keep, lol, remember. You're lucky, Ghost. Yeah, I've left all the servers. I left every server besides mine and some gamer servers. Red Symphony, and Darkness, Hour of Darkness, Europe 44 to 45. I'm in just some gaming servers and stuff, so I guess that's my company. Yeah, you can tell that the company I have is not like that, like nothing like that. And by the way, Grossly was a... Never forget that Grossly Offensive was a mod in Axel's Discord, old Discord server. Never forget that Grossly Offensive was a mod in Axel's server. Me too, and I haven't seen or heard anything gay since. Good for you, Chauncey. Remember that plate members got you into a private VC call and tried to coach you about Dark Ninja. Yeah, what it is they tried to make me or use me to go after Dark Ninja. And if I didn't do it, Jay Danks was going to flag my channel. Jay Danks was threatening to flag down my channel, and so they were trying to force me into compliance with trolling the Dark Ninja. Because Jay Danks was going to flag my channel, and I know, my room is a fucking mess. Dark Ninja said I was plate. Oh yeah, the Dark Ninja is an idiot. How much... My battery's about to die. I've gotta go. Fed assets operate using blackmail. They do. And it appears that DD... Oh, by the way, someone on Discord was trying to get me to call Troll Cow on her phone, on her UK phone number. So there's some Fed assets that are trying to get me involved with DD and Troll Cow. DD and Troll Cow work for MI6. That was just something I wanted to say. Yeah, Dark Ninja is a chomo. There's no doubt that Dark Ninja is a chomo. Alright, I gotta go.